Hello everyone, I will teach you guys how to make a website step by step. First, we need to open up Visual Studio Code. If you don't have it, you can download it from Google. Over here, click there to download it. After you open it, Visual Studio Code, go to extension over here and download live preview to see your preview of your website. Now create a folder and name it anything you want. For my folder, I will name it website. When you finish creating your folder, go back to Visual Studio Code. Press open folder. Find where your folder is and press select folder. And press new file. Name it index.html. And make another file called style.css. Make a folder, name it img for our image. When you finish making all three of this folder, go to index.html and type exclamation mark and press enter. Now we need to link index.html with style.css by this code. To start making website, type div class and text box 1. To write a text, type H1, press enter. And let's say I'm gonna type hello into my website. Click on the show preview to see how was your website. So you can see my website now have hello. To put an image inside of your website, download the image to this folder, name it img. When you have the image inside of the folder, go back to Visual Studio Code. When you have your image inside of the folder, type to see if your image coming up on the website or not. Click on the show preview. So you can see now I have image inside of my website. To put a link inside of your website, type this code in. And when you type it, change this to the link you want to put in. And this change it to what name of your link is. When you type it, click on the show preview to see if your website in there or not. So you can see now my website have link. So when you click on it, it will just take you to whatever link you put in there. Now to edit the text, type this in. To change color, use this code. To change the size of the text, use this code. To change the font of the text, use this code. To move the text, use this code. Now go back to the index and see how was your text. So you can see over there now my text have different font, different color, and now my text it's in the center of the website.
Alright, so I'm going to continue from where Justin left off, and I'm going to explain how to make a menu bar, a working menu bar. So in my case, the different pages I have is default, news, contact, about, and index. And I'm going to use these in style.css, and I'm going to explain the code. So for example, I'm going to use UL in style.css, which basically means I'm editing this right here, which is going to be my menu bar, and this is in index.html. So if I go to see how it looks like right now, you can see that you can see my menu right here, but I want to have it up here, and I want to have a hover color, different color text, and yeah, the space between the menu. I'm going to explain in style.css how I'm going to edit this. Yeah, so I'm going to write the code down and then explain it afterwards once I'm done. Start with the first section. Yep. Okay, so this code padding changes the space between every element, and margin changes the space between every like letter, or what can we say, menu button. And as you can see, I wrote background color aqua. So if I go back to my menu bar, see that the background color in the menu turned this aqua color. Then, as I mentioned earlier, I don't want my menu bar down here, I want it up here. So for this, I have to write, click on it, float, and then I can choose float left, and then you can see my menu goes up there. If I remove it, it goes back down. And now I'm going to make space between these and the text color, and I'm going to change the amount of pixels of this text, like. And to do this, I'm going to write this code down. Then I'm going to explain it. save it, and as you can see, my text changed colors, and the padding, the amount of pixels, is the space between these. And then I changed my color to white, but you see my color is aqua, but I can always change it to, for example, dark blue to make it more appealing, and so it's easier to see what is written above here. And then in the end, I want a hover color, which means that if I have my mouse here, it will go to a specific color when I'm hovering above each button. And then I'm going to start with the same thing as the last one. Click on it, ally A, but instead of finishing it there, I'm going to add hover. And then I'm going to choose a hover color, and for example, I want it to be purple. So now it's purple. If I save it, go back to the menu, see that my hover color is purple. So every time I'm hovering above any of these buttons, this is going to be the purple color. And when I write my menu bar, you see I'm using this sign, which basically means that all the information inside of this sign is going to change when I write something inside of it. And if I remove this and go here, you see it's still working, but if I remove this one also, this code has no meaning. If I go here, yeah, nothing is happening because it doesn't know when to end the code. So if I only want that specific code, I need to add that after I'm finished with the code. If we go back, remove this and this, then my code ended there, so it only applies to this information, so it's back with the hover. And yeah, that is how to make a
found a wave, surf's up, now surf and turf got served up. My VS, they swerved up. I see